Hello and welcome to a chit chat, just casual conversation video. I've never done one of these before. This is going to be kind of an update on what I'm working on these days, what is on my mind, what is of interest to me these days, and probably also a little bit of update on what you can expect to see more of in my content as well. So I think that part may be more relevant for you, but it is essentially going to be a chit chat, like kind of an update video. So if this isn't your thing, if you're here for all the tutorials and how-to and educational videos but don't care about what I'm gonna say, then you can skip this one and you can go ahead and watch any of the other how-to or education videos I have in the past, or just skip this one and go to the next one. Let me actually just start off with a major change or a new big thing that happened recently that is now on my schedule. It's kind of a priority, it's kind of an urgent thing that's going on. So over the past couple of months, I've been quite interested in and curious about learning more about NFTs, community-based marketing, the creator economy. Like the creator economy, I've actually been interested in it for a while and I've been reading about it for a while, but I haven't really put down my head to study what is it, where it's going, the evolution of it, and what this means for the future of life and work. And so any of the things that I'm going to talk about, actually, the main focus of me talking, or the main point of me talking about any of this is that I'm really particularly interested in what all of this is going to mean for the future of work and what we'll be doing and what will be the opportunities that arise in the market, and maybe our lifestyle changes accordingly as well. So I am super curious. Metaverse, yes, I'm interested, not as much as the other things. I've also been really interested in NFTs. So that might be something that you've already realized, because I've recently had 2 live streams with my brother, who is actually an NFT expert, an influencer, a thought leader in the space. It's fair to say that he's been one of the first people who kind of saw the trend of NFTs, and he started studying this topic since like the very first day. So he kind of really caught the train when it was just about to start moving, and he has learned a lot. So anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I brought him on the channel for 2 live streams because I always want to keep my content fresh and keep you up to date with what is going on in the world and the big things that we're seeing in the market, the big changes in the space. And because I want to keep you updated with all those things, as well as because I'm also really interested personally in learning more about these things, I wanted to bring that value, that content to you through those live streams. And there was a lot of interest in those, and maybe it didn't resonate with everyone, obviously, because the topic might have been too advanced. Maybe you're just simply not interested, and that is totally okay. But if that did create some curiosity, that triggered some curiosity in you, I'm happy that I was able to cause that. Anyway, so what this is all to say is that I have been more and more interested. I have been learning more and more about what is happening. What do NFTs mean? It's just like, initially I was at the stage where I thought, these are just JPEGs that people are paying a lot of money for. From coming from that mindset, or coming from those types of questions, to now studying the effects, the impacts that we're gonna see in how we do marketing, in how we create tools, and how we create opportunities and all of that. So it's gonna change a lot of things, and that's why particularly I'm interested, and I wanted to partake in this trend and learn by being involved in it. So what happened is I'm now a part of a team of crypto and NFT experts, and I am going to be learning from them as I also offer them my marketing brain, my marketing strategies, and content value. So we're kind of, holding our hands in that sense. and I'm now a part of a team to support their upcoming NFT collection launch. That is going to teach me a lot of things. The collection is actually launching on the November 20th, so that is pretty soon. And my life now involves a lot of time spent on Discord, which was not something I really paid attention to at all. But nowadays, because I'm spending so much more time on Discord, I'm also studying it as a platform, like who is using Discord, which brands, which communities are using Discord. How is it different than any other communication platform that we have? All of those things, like I always look at it from a very critical perspective and observational perspective, I guess. So that's one of the reasons that I mentioned Discord as one of the tools that the modern marketer or the creator needs to be aware of and use to grow their business, to become a better marketer in general. So that was the previous video that went live on the channel, and Discord was one of the tools that I mentioned, and that is particularly the reason for that. Yeah, so that is big news that has some of my attention these days, on top of my other duties, like you know, being a content creator myself for the channel and for other platforms. I'm launching my own cohort-based course, which is starting next Tuesday, which is next Tuesday as of me filming this video, but that is going to be November 16th. So that is going to be a 3-week cohort-based course where I do live workshops, live office hours to a small group of students. We're gonna go through the 3 critical phases that they need to nail to break into marketing, to land their first or maybe dream jobs in marketing. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. That is another main piece of the puzzle that is on my mind and keeping me extremely busy these days, because I've been working tremendously on the workshops, the assets around it. I created maybe more than 10 assets that are dedicated for that course, that are going to help my students in the form of giving them the right information to be the best candidates there is in the space. On top of that, I'm still a prof mentor at George Brown College for the consultant work term, as we call it, which is very similar to like a work term experience, a work term that they have as part of their graduate program. So I'm still a prof mentor there, and when you combine all those things, yeah, it does sound a little bit confusing and a little bit too overwhelming. And that is exactly how I am kind of feeling these days. So some days I feel really tired and confused, but that's not to say that I'm not enjoying it. I'm feeling so grateful to have the opportunity to constantly try new things and experiment and learn new things. So some days I am very stressful when it comes to the financial perspective, because it's all over the place. It's not very organized. It feels risky on some days, but on some other days it feels so rewarding and good and fulfilling. So that's about it in terms of like what is my current agenda, and who knows what is going to happen in a matter of a month, because we're likely going to continue the cooperation with the NFT team that I just mentioned on other projects that they're going to launch, and that is extremely exciting. All right, we already talked about what I'm curious about these days, what I'm learning, what I'm studying, and what I'm doing, kind of how I'm allocating my time to different projects these days. I also want to mention maybe that I did a lot of live streams, which is something that I enjoyed quite a lot, because it enables me to bring the value of my network to you. When you look at it from the algorithm perspective, it really doesn't help to grow the channel, which is one of the few like defined goals that I had for the year 2021. Unfortunately, I am nowhere near the goal that I set for the YouTube channel, which does make me sad, to be honest. But when I kind of take a look back on the content that I've created for the channel, I feel good about it. I think there was so much value, and yeah, maybe the algorithm is playing games with me and not rewarding me as I think it should. That is just a personal opinion, right? So you guys, my audience, you decide what is good, what you like, what you don't like. I'm just gonna, I guess, leave it at that, and I'm not gonna be too hard on myself in terms of, you had this goal, you didn't hit the goal, that means that maybe you're not doing well. Like I keep kind of finding myself in that questioning mode, which I'm not sure is a healthy thing to do, because I really do enjoy creating content, providing value to you on a consistent basis, because even the fact that I know it is reaching even a handful of people and making a difference in their lives, that is so priceless for me, that just motivates me to keep going. And even though making these videos takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of mental power as well, it's still rewarding. Anyway, so that is just me kind of thinking out loud, sharing my feelings about achieving or hitting the milestone that I had for myself or for the YouTube channel this year. But who knows, things change in a matter of days, hours even, so we shall see. But where I want to take that is because I am really studying these new topics these days and how they are going to impact how we work and how we live and how we do marketing. It's gonna change how we look at brands, how we manage brands as marketers, or how we grow brands as marketers. So my intention is to bring more of that type of content to you. So I'm gonna put a lesser focus on like the interview, the job search process, the resume process, and all of that. I'm gonna kind of decrease the volume of that type of content, because I do believe there's a lot of evergreen content around those topics already. I have a course. We're gonna see where that course goes to as well. I'm really looking forward to like the feedback from the small group of people that we're gonna work one-on-one with. Anyway, so that is to say that, yeah, you can expect more content around those new things that I am really interested in and I want to bring to you, which means you're going to hear more about creator economy, creating no-code tools, Web3, what that means, new opportunities, new job opportunities, new professions, and all of that. So yeah, we're going to talk a lot about those things as I keep learning, hopefully, and we're going to talk a lot about tools as well, because I realized I love talking about tools. So I'm going to bring more information about tools to you as well. Anyway, this is turning out to be a long chat. The final couple of things that I want to mention, and then maybe wrap it at that, is lately I've also moved my focus from LinkedIn and Instagram to Twitter. And this happened after I participated in the Maven Course Accelerator, which is a program that basically taught me to create an online course. So it was always an idea that I had, but it was never something that I took solid steps towards. And they basically taught me and the other group, like the rest of the group, the methodology to do that. Since that, for the past maybe 1 to 2 months, I've been really active on Twitter. I've been sharing a lot of updated, regular content on a daily basis. So if you are a Twitter person, I've found a lot of value in terms of learning and networking on Twitter, and the communication is really fast, which I figured that I really enjoy. So I've been spending a lot of time on Twitter lately versus other platforms, and so if you are a Twitter person, you can connect with me, or you can start following, people that you resonate more with. But I think if you're not active there yet, then I think likely you're gonna find a lot of value if you end up using the platform in a proper way. And then on a final note, I guess I want to talk about TikTok. So TikTok is a platform that I wanted to use for a long while now. I've been wanting to repurpose the content that I already create on YouTube. I have so much content here. I don't know how many videos already, but it is really an opportunity to repurpose all those into TikTok videos. And I've been wanting to do that. And this comment that one of you guys left today, it triggered me to think a little bit more about it. I think it was Vinicius that mentioned the comment. I'm gonna have it on the screen. He asked if I'm considering to have an account on TikTok for you know, for you guys who are more active, which I assume actually, or actually let me know, I'm not going to assume, let me know if you are a TikTok user. How much time do you spend on TikTok? Maybe if you have an idea versus other platforms, I'd love to know, because that gives me the information that I need, or the motivation that I need to start being active on TikTok. Honestly, I just haven't found enough time to stretch myself out on another platform, and I didn't want to stretch myself out even further than I've already done, and include another platform in my content strategy. So I want to do TikTok, but I don't have the mental or brain capacity at all to work on creating for TikTok, but I may hire help if that's the case. If I do decide that this is going to be really valuable, it's going to make an impact, who knows, we might do that. And if there is like a TikTok person, a TikTok expert, or one of you guys who spends a lot of time on TikTok maybe, and you just want to help out a brand, a creator to launch and grow their TikTok account, and you want to collaborate on that, just let me know. Who knows, we might have someone in the audience who is a TikTok expert or who wants to become a TikTok expert, and we might do a collaboration on managing the TikTok account. So yeah, that was a good chat. I enjoyed doing this. I don't know if you're gonna end up watching this or if you're gonna end up enjoying this at all, but if you stayed with me until the end, thank you for listening, and do let me know what you are up to these days. I'm always curious. I always want this to be a more two-way conversation, a dialogue more than a one-dimensional form of me just speaking to you or telling you about something or showing you something. I'd love for this to turn into conversations. So yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you're interested in the subjects that I talked about in the video and things that I'm studying these days. I'd love to chat with you. So that's all. Have a lovely day. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye.